So, what inspired you into becoming an MMA fighter?
One of the things that really inspired me, I would say, was my father. So he was a big inspiration in my life. He passed away last year.
I got 99.9 problems. This is where we sit down and talk about 99.9 problems. And we ain't scared to talk about them. We got 99.9. Yeah, 99.9. Yeah, 99.9. Yeah, 99.9. Yeah.
Hello guys, welcome back again to the 99.9 Problems podcast. As you already know, always with my co-host Reda. To anyone watching this for the first time, please go ahead and subscribe. And to all our subscribers, to all our followers, thank you so much for keeping up with us. Thank you so much for always engaging with us and watching our episodes. We grow as a podcast because you exist. Thank you so much. Today, our topic of conversation is going to be about fitness and health. And gracing our show today is an amazing guest. Important for this conversation, right? And because he is an amazing person, a fitness coach, as I can say, and an MMA fighter in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Hykeem Green to the show.
Yeah,
You see your belt right there. That's how it goes. I see your belt right there, bro. Yeah, that's a big achievement.
I used to think that that's heavy.
Yeah, it is. It really
Congratulations again, brother. It's an honor to have you here.
Yeah.
And of course, it's not every time we get to have a huge, important, amazing guest like you are. Thank you so much for gracing our show. We appreciate you coming on.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Most definitely.
So, where can our followers actually find you?
They can find me on my Instagram, my Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, Facebook is Hykeem Green.
Okay.
Easily look me up. Spell HYKEEM. Just Green. And then Instagram, we could look at first and last name at 20820. Could look me up. Type me in on the internet. You can find my name as well. So.
All right, definitely. They're gonna be reaching out.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, are you like a personal fitness trainer or?
So yeah, I help out at my gym, the Cellar Gym. We do like a lot of fitness too. If you want to get in shape, it's not just for fighters, not just
exactly.
guys that want to fight. It's women. You have little kids too as well that want to get healthy, stay fit, and it's a wide range of people. If you really want help to stay fit and healthy,
Wow, I never knew about kids.
Yeah.
How do you do that? Because kids are
in the gym
very
gonna be crazy,
They're short expansion. You can't stay still for 1 2 minutes. So what you do is you just teach them as if it was playful. Like you would say, kick the ball.
Yep.
How to teach them how to throw a kick.
But of course it's there's an age range.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
definitely, yeah. That'll have to be at least more than 4 years old. So yeah.
So, what inspired you into becoming an MMA fighter or like?
One of the things that really inspired me, I would say, was my father. So he was a big inspiration in my life. He passed away last year.
Sorry about that, brother.
Before I could get the championship belt.
Yeah, so sorry about that.
It's okay. But yeah, he passed away. And he's a big reason why I, got into fighting. So
Did you say he was like the person that influenced you into the business?
Yeah, big time. He used to give me a lot of ass whoopings.
Yeah.
It's a lot of them.
Yeah.
So he was a big influence and helped me how to stand up for myself. And
definitely, I bet the belt was actually dedicated to him.
Yeah.
And it really would have been great for him to be there, see you achieve that success.
Right. Yeah. It hurts me every day. I wish he was there to see it, but I know he's watching now from heaven. So
definitely watching, brother.
Yeah.
Definitely watching. Yeah. So I know like to be an MMA fighter is not easy.
Oh,
I
hell no.
Yeah, because
I always wanted that. That's something.
No, it's
I
not
watch the the punches you receive.
the hits you get.
It's not a sport where you might mistakenly get hit. No. They
willingly
oh my
hit
goodness.
you.
Yeah, they're trying to kill you.
Oh my God.
How do you go? How do you get yourself prepared for that? for the punches? Because I know just doing the punches and the exercises and then lifting the weight is not enough. How do you prepare your mind?
Honestly, how do I prepare my mind? Some days I tell myself, why the hell did I start doing this? But that's the first thing I say. And then I go back to say, okay, it's just as if you would exercise a lot and you feel like you get tired and burnt out. It just feels like that. But after a while, you get used to it. It's kind of like you build up a tolerance to it. Yeah.
How do you deal with the injuries after the fight?
After the fight, I would say 90% after my fights, I can't walk properly. Like when I fought Hector Polito, it was an undefeated dude coming out of Chicago in Minneapolis to fight for this belt. He kicked me in my leg so many times. I was limping, like literally limping. I'd use a little crutch to walk around, and I had knots on my face and cut under my eye.
That must have been hard. And more often than not, that could give you like internal bleeding.
Yes.
It definitely can, So my coaches and team, they're big on if after you fight, you can't come in the gym for 2 weeks. Stay the hell away. Stay home, rest. Don't.
So
but do you heal quickly? Because like you have to stay out of the gym for 2 weeks. For me, I was
and then you're back.
2 months to heal.
I thought you were gonna say like a month or 2 or something.
You know what? Yeah, you could take a month. But realistically, 2 weeks. He's saying no. You can't. You're not even allowed to come in to train. All you can do is just lift weights. That's it. And even then, still, he didn't really want you to lift weights. So I mean, your body get used to it. It's the weirdest thing.
Oh, really?
But your body gets used to it, and then eventually you figure out your own body. So you kind of get used to it in a sense.
But like, how do you get the confidence to go outside and interact with people? Because like, people will be like, what?
It's really to some people that like lost the fight. Or something. How do you recover from that?
How do you? I mean, everyone gets fighter's depression. That's what we call it. So when you win, like when I won this belt, I was on the top of the hill.
Different level. The way you feel is different, right? So,
and then I fought for another one recently back in November against an undefeated guy in Iowa. And I lost that one. So once you win, you're like here, but when you lose, you're just like, I just lost. I let my coaches down. I let my family, my mom came. I let my sisters down. So it's just ups and downs, but you learn to balance it.
It's really amazing. So, like, basically, right? As an MMA fighter, do you guys go through like training behind the scenes, fighting each other before? Which is real.
I never knew about that.
Which is real fight itself. And what if you sustain an injury before that? What happens?
So my teammates, they've been wrestling since they were little kids. And so they would take me up, pick me up, slam me on my back. They would submit me, choke me out during practice, and I'll get tired and frustrated and angry. But they help prepare you to get ready for the person you're gonna fight. So
which is very important because it sets your mind as well, because you need to be physically fit.
Right.
So, because I know like there's a couple of fights right now, I can't think of that which is coming up, one important fight, and they say the person is injured. In case you get injured during like your training and stuff, do you okay, for example, you have the belt right now, you're the champion, right? If you're actually gonna defend for that fight, let's say in a few months, and during that training, if you get injured, do they find a replacement, and do you lose the belt as well?
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, so you can lose the belt if you don't step up and be like, hey, I'm going to defend my belt. They'll just say, hey, you're going to vacate it.
Really?
Yeah.
Even if you sustain an injury,
it can happen. Yeah, it can happen. If you tell the promotion you're fighting for, hey, I'm injured, I can't fight, they'll be, okay, let's reschedule for another time. But if you just say, I'm injured, I don't want to fight, they'll just be, okay, we'll just strip the belt from you.
Okay. So it's
that easily.
Well, so it's not that they just get it away from you off the bat. You gotta postpone.
Yeah, you postpone, and if they see that you're not serious, then they'll be like, okay, give this back, and somebody else will fight for it. So you have to be prepared. So right now, I currently hold it.
Yeah.
I have to worry about who's gonna try to come take it from me
next.
Yeah.
And then, so how long do you usually hold the belt as a champion?
As long as you can keep it.
Yeah. Okay.
As long as you can keep it.
Well, I mean, before the next fight or before the next time you have to defend.
Could be months. Could be a month.
Just a month. Oh.
It depends.
That's a short time. Yeah.
You know, because you have other people coming up in the ranks that's good, and they want to challenge you for it. It's like you're a target. You're a big bullseye, and everyone is coming for you. So you have to look at that person, that person, that person. You have to worry about a lot of people trying to take this from you.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So I understand that there are a lot of expenses you have to take care of after like the match. So if you lose, how do you like get the money to take care of all those things?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So shout out to one of my sponsors, Tropical Bowl.
Yep.
They're my big sponsor, and what they do is, they'll look out for make sure I'm financially set.
Okay.
So if my fight camps, they can cost a little bit too as well. Like eating, diet, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So if you pay for all that, then you just kind of lose the money if you don't show up to fight.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. And it's actually crazy too. You mentioned your diet and your eating.
Oh yeah.
And of course, you said your body kind of like get used to it.
Yeah.
Now, if you eat a certain kind of thing, does it alter the way your body reacts to like the punches or the hits? What are the things you eat? What are the do they set you on a diet? What are the things you eat?
Oh man, the diet is you get miserable. You're very miserable because the diet is just no salt, no sodium inside of the food. It reduces salt and sodium.
Is that for a certain like amount of
No salt. So when you're making your food, you don't put salt at all?
No, you have to limit it down. You can put a little bit, but not a lot. And you have to eat clean foods, like low carb, no bread, pasta.
No bread, no pasta, nothing. No Cokes and
no,
all of those stuff.
no Burger King, nothing. It's just, for 2 months, 3 months.
That's the importance of dieting, eating well, as well as working out. Guys, go check out his video, man. He's a fighter. I watched them and I was like, damn, we're gonna have someone who can fight real in the show. So go check him out. His videos are on YouTube. Check out his Instagram. You can see a couple of clips on there. Yeah.
So with like a lot of MMA stars, right? You see some people when they get the money, they just like do whatever they want to do without investing. So what would you advise people to do, like if you want to like stay within that line, that sport? So
there was this one guy, his name is Anthony Pettis. He's like in the UFC, top level, highest of the level you can fight for. He talks about financial savings. So a lot of fighters will get paid 50 grand, 60 grand at professional levels. They'll get a high amount of money and then they'll just waste the money, So what he was saying, Anthony Pettis, was have a 10-year plan. So in 10 years, you can't fight forever. Once your body deteriorates, you have to take the money, invest it. So that's my thing.
Investing is actually smart because I know, I mean, it's not just being an MMA fighter too.
No.
Boxing, soccer, NBA, it's all the same. Because
all the sports.
Because the thing is, in all of these sports, what I actually notice is, when you start hitting 30,
that's when
33, in the sports age, you're old.
Right.
So your body no longer like reacts to the injuries, like you said, your bodies get used to it and you heal faster.
Right.
You no longer get used to that. So you get injured, like you realize you get injured for like prolonged period of time, like months.
Right.
It takes longer. And then sometimes you lose sponsors too.
Yeah.
Because they no longer want to like invest in you.
Like,
and then you
how does Mike Tyson do it?
Yeah, you lose the deals.
Because he was famous. He's been
Yeah. So I mean he's been there since the 80s.
Right.
So and he's still fighting.
Yeah, well I think most of the fights at the old age now is because of the name he's made. It's just it's just for publicity stunts. Yeah. So who's your role model in MMA fighting, and then what's the next stage after that?
So my role model, his name is John Jones.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I know.
That's my guy. I love him.
I know.
That's my guy.
They say he's actually the GOAT in.
He is a
MMA.
GOAT, undisputed.
Yeah.
He is a GOAT. A lot of people discount him, say because he performance enhancement. They're gonna say that, but he's the best of the best in MMA. And yeah, he's my number one idol. That's who I look up to. And my fighting style, I try to mimic him.
Yep.
Yeah, every time I fight. So I'm more like him. But yeah, that's the guy, man.
So what's the next step? Do you think of getting into the next weight class, or what are your next steps? What are you looking at so far?
Yeah, so my next step is after, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. It's a lot of options. Okay. So there's an option of one, fighting for another title in May 30th for my first promotion I ever fought for.
Yeah.
Or vacate this belt and go professionally in a higher circuit, like somewhere like PFL or UFC potentially.
Exactly.
So that's the goal. That's the goal.
There are a lot of people out there that dream of becoming MMA fighters. What would you advise them, especially like kids that are still young and watching this sport and they're like, that's what I want to do when I grow up.
And to add to her question, right? What can they do to get the recognition which you got? Because there's a lot of people maybe around town or different states who want to be that, but they don't just have the right circumstance or the right person to show them the right direction.
Yeah, that's a good one. So I mean, for me, I would try to be an example for other people because I'm not saying I'm the richest, but I didn't grow up with everything. Being Jamaican and born in Jamaica, raised in Jamaica, third world country. So that kind of helps drive you, but also just having an influence, like someone like me that can help influence them. That you can do it no matter your financial situation, no matter if you're rich. You can do it.
Because
the mindset. Just put it. As long as you just say, okay, be delusional. Be like, be delusional. Be delusional.
You gotta be delusional.
Just be delusional. Say, I'm the best, and you're gonna do it.
That's the importance of having that mindset,
guys. But like, if
make sure you reach out to them.
If you're in Africa and you have that kind of mindset, do you think you're gonna have that opportunity?
I think you can.
You can.
It's going to be so hard.
It's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard, but it's the mindset. It's gonna just keep triggering you to keep going, no matter what.
I think it's gonna be hard, but you can. Example: how do you think Francis Ngannou got his recognition?
He traveled.
Someone saw him and got him to travel.
Right.
You think he traveled on his own? No. Right? He started in Cameroon, Africa, right?
Yeah.
Doing the local fights and all of those stuff. Someone saw him and invested in him to have that travel to France before him moving over here. Start from somewhere. Go check it out. So it's just about the mindset.
Yeah.
It's about the mindset. I mean, So talking about that, right? Because I know, like, you've been an MMA fighter. People are coming to watch your fights. They're coming to see you, right? Now, how do you deal with the pressure? Either before or after the fight. How do you deal with pressure from either friends, people, maybe when you walk around, and how do you deal with that?
I just say it's hard first because
it must be tough.
Yeah, everyone is kind of expecting you to lose, or they're expecting you to win.
Yeah.
So that pressure is there, but you just have to tell yourself, I don't give a damn what everybody else thinks. I'm gonna win. So,
Damn.
Yeah.
So, what's really the process of preparing for an MMA fight?
Ooh.
Because I used to watch a lot of movies that these actors are going to like show you how they climb mountains.
They have a stuntman.
Fight, like train under the rain.
Exactly.
Carry heavy bags.
Carry heavy things. So I'm like, no, I don't think that's for me.
I think Michael B. Jordan when he was training for Creed and he was doing his boxing. So that's a good one. It's a lot of preparation. You get miserable. I would say that. You just get kind of miserable for at least, because your body's so tired from the training that when you you just want to like get back into civilian lifestyle and just go home, eat, and just relax.
Yeah.
But your coaches won't let you, your body won't let you, so you just have to push through. It tests your mental capacity to see if you can really push through all those barriers.
Damn. Talking about that, which one do you think is harder? Is it boxing or MMA? Ooh. To your own point of view, because I know this debate has been this debate has been going on for a long time. And
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to be biased. I'm just trying to stay unbiased. Honestly, boxing you get paid more. Boxing they pay you way more money.
Yeah.
You get to perform more of a show. In MMA, it's more. You have to be more serious a little bit more. Yeah. But you can make a lot of money, like, Francis Ngannou, Israel Adesanya. Those are guys that's making millions of dollars, for fights. So you can make money. You just have to be more serious. Yeah. But in my opinion, I would say I lean more towards boxing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
I lean towards boxing a little bit more.
Because I know like the boxing punches might be heavy sometimes, but with the MMA you're fighting bare hands, and you're receiving those kicks on your wrists and your leg. Because there was one MMA fight I saw, one dude was trying to give a kick and
he broke his leg, right in half. Yeah.
It came over in the front. Yeah. So I was like, do you think that the MMA is dangerous more than boxing itself?
I think they did a study I was watching a study where they said you take more damage in the head for boxing versus MMA, because MMA is if you get
your body parts.
Yeah, if you get
neck down.
Yeah, if you get kicked in your stomach, or when I got knocked down, when I got hit and I dropped and knocked down, the fight could be over easily. Where boxing, if you get rocked, you have to get up and give you an 8 count. Yeah, and you have to keep going. So your brain is more fragile.
Well, but so
do you usually have your family watch your fights? Because if I'm in the ring and my mom is there, she's gonna be screaming.
Yeah. I mean, my mom, she was there at the last one, and she was screaming and yelling. And she was yelling at me, "You better not come home without the belt."
Yeah, I mean, because at times, because I know like the females, because I watch the female MMA fights too. Because of course, before we get to the main events, there's a lot of fights which are taking place. I watch that for the females. Because I mean, if your mom or dad's over there, they're punching you, and that love for your kid, they're like feeling the pain which you're feeling. And then like, I see like the cut on the eyes, blood is flowing down, all of those things. It makes me feel like maybe MMA is harder than boxing itself.
Yeah. So one of my last fight. I was bleeding everywhere. Oh, so the last one, there was blood dripping down my nose, cut over my eyelid. It was just like my blood was all over my opponent's pins, his face. And so it was my mom. She's like, "Oh my God, he's hurting my son." So I wanted to stop in the middle of the fight to my opponent hold on. Let me just tell her this one man, like, "Shut up, this is a big fight."
But that's not possible too.
Yeah,
because if you do, like.
Yeah, so
you're giving up.
Right. So I couldn't. I'm like, oh. So I was hearing her in the crowd yelling, "You better not come home without the belt." I'm like, okay, Mom.
So how do you even deal with all that pressure, knowing that all these people are watching you, and then you're paying attention to your mom's voice? Because that's
you hear everybody else's voice, and they have the bright lights. I mean, the lights is just so bright in the cage. You can only see you and your opponent standing from their cage. Yeah. So once you're in there, you guys are going. Yeah.
So, be it as it may, right? I know you mentioned something about, because you all do have weight classes. Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, and if you get overweight, you need to like lose that weight down to your weight class. So my question is, because a lot of people struggle with this. You athletes might find it easier, right? I just want an audience out there to get some help. To anyone out there, because the country we're in, it's crazy.
Right.
People like there's no time. You can't blame them. It's hard to like make ends meet. So people are on about the financial part of it. They don't have enough time to like cut down, lose the weight and stuff. What's your advice to them, and how do you advise them to like lose weight that fast?
So if you're like, for me, because fight camps, they take money. So if you're low on budget and you can't, you really want to get in shape and you can't afford to go to the gym and pay for membership.
Yeah, exactly.
So what you could do, you could easily, go on Facebook Marketplace, get some free weights, 10, 15 pounds. You can go in your room and do push-ups, a circuit where you do push-ups. You could do like wrist curls where you curl your wrists, and you could do cardio where you take the free weight and you do kind of like a modified jumping jacks. So there's a lot of way you can do it. And to eat healthy and clean, you can go to the store and get beans for $1 something at the store. Get stock up on those. No one wants to eat beans, but they're good and high.
We want to.
That's a good thing, right?
Well, beans is high protein too.
Right.
So because the reason I ask that is because you're advising people out here to cut down all the junk as much as possible. Right. Because I know more often than not, when someone is going to work, right, they don't have the time to prepare a meal, a healthy meal like you mentioned. So what do we gotta do? Rush to the store and get something fast, pizzas and burgers and shit.
I know it's more easy to get like a pizza or burger for like $4, something like that. But the benefit is if you can just go to the store, get $1 can of peas or something and get some rice for like $2 and cook it down. And that's your meal prep, and you can put it with some chicken or protein.
Okay, add some protein on it.
So there's ways of doing it. It's just take the effort of doing it.
So I asked that because it's harder to like work out at home, because I've done that as well. Because I go to the gym myself. I got my dumbbells at home. You know how many times I lift those dumbbells in a week?
Really?
One or two times.
Maybe that would
that
would work out for me, because I've been dating since last year.
To some people it might work out, right? But majority of people, the staggering majority, they're not gonna have that time. It's laying right there, but
they're gonna look at it.
So I feel motivated more of the time going to the gym itself to get you serious. So that was my question, because people find it harder out there to like exercise as much as often as they wish they could or they should. So it's harder.
Yeah, that's a good point. If you can't afford a membership at a gym, then do it. If you can't, that's an alternative. So if you financially can't get a gym,
tag along.
pass a membership with
a free pass. Because I think my gym got 3.
So you can do that.
Definitely, you should.
So that's what I would recommend to somebody if you financially can't afford it. But if you can, gym. If you can't, there's some options.
So working out is actually part of it, right? But they usually say working out is 80%. Being fit or in shape is 20% workout, 80% your diet. In a country where 60% of things are processed, more often than not, the things you eat are not really that healthy.
Right.
How can people stay healthy in regards to like the things they eat? Because it's really hard out here. Because you see everyone on social media is being a nutrition activist, or advising people not to eat this, not to eat that, not to eat oil.
It's like you can't go on Instagram no more.
Which oil should we cook with them? What can we eat?
You can't go on Instagram anymore.
So what do you think about that?
Everybody has their own idea.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get addicted to like all this junk food you eat from outside.
Yeah, that's true. And everybody has this opinion of you can't eat this, can't eat that, can't eat. But I would say figure out what works for you. So if you know you ate this certain food and it makes you feel healthier, you can respond, then do that. Don't try to follow what everybody else is trying to do. You know what I mean? Like if you know you can eat ground beef and it's good for you, with vegetables, and you do that, and then go to the gym and work out instead of listening to what everybody else telling you. So
because a lot of all of this information, it gets too much and it's exhausting. It confuses people. Because I saw a certain video, one dude was talking about, eggs are very important. You need to eat like 2 to 3 eggs a day. And then on another video, another dude was talking about how eggs are so bad for us. You shouldn't eat a lot of eggs. So like, what should we do then? What should we do? Because growing up, breakfast we knew. What was it? Eggs, bread and tea.
Pap.
Same thing. And we were so healthy, and strong. And so now I've gotten to this age. You're telling me not to eat eggs, like
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Man,
you can still do it. In my opinion, you can.
So,
see why not.
as an MMA fighter, like, do you make your own food? Right?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So my girlfriend, she helps me make it. So she I think she has like a diet tech degree where she portions food.
Oh, she's a dietitian.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
perfect.
she has that. So she helped me with that. But I would say I do follow her lead. So whatever she say, hey, eat this, eat that, and that's what I do. But
is it not difficult sometimes?
it is hard because 90% of the stuff don't have any salt seasoning. It's like nasty.
And most of the things that are so nasty to eat are the ones that are healthy.
It just tastes so bland. You put it in your mouth, you're like, what is this?
Yeah.
This is
nasty.
There's days when
If you were not like an MMA star, what do you think you'd be doing?
aviation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you actually studied that in school?
Yeah, aviation. So
being a pilot, huh?
Right.
And stop all the crashing that's going on there.
Right. We see what's going on, everything left, right. Made me afraid to travel right now.
He's always scaring me because like I travel sometimes and he's like, are you seeing this?
Yeah. I was like, I'm not taking any flight no more. The whole year is done. I'm
good.
Because they say it's the safest mode of transport, but it's the scariest too. Because as that ship goes down, everybody can die. You're seeing the explosions, the plane landing and tumbling.
I heard no one died in the crash.
Yeah, no one died, but man, it's crazy. I mean, to some extent, I was thinking in my head like, damn, I wish I was in that flight. You know why? Because each person was receiving 30 grand. Each passenger on that plane was receiving 30 grand. And mind blowing, right? No shit to anyone because of the DEI shit Trump is making about. But it's being said, I don't know if that's true or not, or conspiracy, it's being said that most of the planes which are crashing, some of them are being flown by women.
Please, are you serious? I need to go. I need to go check that online.
They're being flown by women, or they're being flown by people who are incompetent. So
are you trying to say women are incompetent?
No, not that. I'm not saying that. You know, there's jobs that women can do.
Yeah.
So this is because there was a time because being okay. You said you studied aviation. You went to school for a while. You did a couple of courses. You studied that in school.
Right.
How long does saving take?
It takes a long time.
It takes a long time. Now let me blow your minds. Do you know in 2020, 21? I think now it's still going on. Do you know you can go on a 6-month course and become a pilot?
Really?
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
There's offering that course right now. People are becoming pilots on a 6-month course.
I was in an Uber one day and then this guy was saying that he studied aviation and he did it for like 6 months and he's now working towards getting an internship. I was like, 6 months?
It's crazy. So tell me, people, like most of the pilots which we're seeing now, most of the planes which are flown in, they are experienced older people like 45 and above. Now come to think of it, if you're getting to a plane knowing that your pilot did a course for 4 months and became a pilot, how comfortable are you going to feel?
I'm going back home.
You understand?
So maybe they should mix.
Yeah, so I believe that's the reason why these crashes are going on, because the pilots are incompetent, both the males and the females.
Maybe they should mix like the older people.
The older one, the younger ones, because they learn. Because there was a flight that went in, right? The way that pilot took off, I knew this dude was a rookie. The pilot took off, when the plane is
like Fast and Furious.
When he goes on the runway and then it takes off slow. This pilot just boom, man. And we went right up in the sky. I was like, whoa, the plane just went like that. That's crazy. Anyway, let's take a deep dive. Swaying away. You said your girlfriend is a dietitian, right? She sounds like a supportive girlfriend, a very amazing person by your side, supporting you through your career. Right now, right? You are a famous dude, right? People know you out there. You're an MMA fighter, and more often than not, most men, which women look to be of high personality, confident and masculine enough are fighters, or men who are in fighting sports like boxing, MMA like you are. Now, this question is leaning towards the fact that how is your girlfriend dealing with the fact that maybe if she's walking on you on the way and then some girl out there sees you, you look familiar, you're fan, she's a fan, you're familiar, and then and then they're like, oh, this is a dude being excited.
Some women can be crazy sometimes.
Yeah, they can be crazy. And guess what? You're growing to in your career. You're becoming famous. You might get to another level into the UFC and stuff. How's she dealing with that?
I would say she's a secure person. She's not worried about any other like female.
Yeah.
Because she knows all the craziness that I have to go through to prepare for a fight.
Yeah.
And so the drama of different females or attention from other females, it's not even there because it's too much stress on me. Yeah. I'm so stressed preparing for the fight that I just don't have energy for any other woman. So she knows that, and then it's more like, oh, I'm not worried about that. But even if I'm not in fight camp like right now, she's not worried because all I do is just go home and train, same routine. And you really don't interact a lot.
Do you guys more often than not have that difficult or uncomfortable conversations about? Because I know, because more often than not, right? People in sports like you are, there are people who are looked up to. They got fans out there. Right. People are always gonna like look up to you for something.
Right.
And of course, it might be women, might be men. Some men might find you attractive. Who knows?
Right.
So yeah.
So
do you guys talk about it like in case you're away for a while or some girl is looking at you trying to be like get her place and shit like that?
Yeah, I had that happen. I was training, so I normally train here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yeah. So I go out there sometimes to train, and I went out there to train for a week, and there was this girl, tall, skinny, fighter white girl. Yeah. She was very cool. Not that I hate white people. Yeah. Cool, I'm putting that out there. Well, yeah, she was cool, and she gave me her number. She was like, whenever you come back down to Milwaukee, we can hang out sometime and train and all that stuff. So it's just like I kind of have to set a boundary with her and be like, hey, I do have a girlfriend, but we can train, communicate in that way, but it can't be, exactly. We can't go on a date together because so
that's really impressive and very important as a dude to set your boundaries.
Oh
because you've been an MMA fighter, you got a lot in place. You got a lot to lose than her because you got to like keep fit, take care of yourself, train. You don't even have time to like
integrate. Don't have time to do anything. Just train at home and train at home.
And given the fact that you're a public figure, right?
Yeah.
Do you prefer putting your girlfriend out there for like people to know that this is the person you're with, or it's preferable having like a private relationship to keep it safe?
Yeah, no, I keep it more safe. So I don't really talk about her too much in at my gym or on my fighter page. So I keep her secret because it's like your peace and happiness. You want to keep it your solidarity locked down. So but if someone comes and asks me, hey, you want to go to out to eat, I'll have to be like, I have somebody already. Yeah. Well, thank you though. It's just,
which is really good, and I think that's how it should be. Because I believe it should be. Yeah. Not like you're keeping her a secret.
You
just don't.
You don't just put it out there like that.
Sometimes she might be mad.
She
might be mad like, you don't post power once in a while.
Right.
Like that because me, I don't.
Yeah.
You understand?
No, that's a good thing.
You understand? And which they should understand, It's not like you're trying to hide them or something. It's not like you're being secretive. No.
Yeah.
The relationship is not a secret. It's not just the relationship is not just a public stunt.
Right.
That's what most females fail to understand.
No, not just most females, because sometimes you're a public figure and you're a woman, and your man is like, you don't post me. So it's not just about women.
Yeah, I see that, but
no. Okay, so do you think men really worry about their women posting them?
Of course.
Do you think so?
Some people do. Some people do.
I feel like some women do, but some. I don't know.
Thank you for that question. So it made me remember something. I heard this guy talking about on Instagram. He said if your girl or if a girl don't post a man once in a while, she's a sneaky ass bitch. I was like, yeah. I was like, yo, which is true to some extent, you know, because girls like to like secure the territory.
Yeah, mark the territory. Let her know who she belongs to.
It's really as a public figure as you are.
And that's how you get to catch a man, because like if you post him out there, some of his other girls are gonna say, "Oh, this is your boyfriend too."
And it has happened though. It has happened because you know, there's actually this girl that went on a social media fight. I don't know why they bring the things to social media though. She said, "Oh, like she just saw a different girl post her man." A serious dude, it's like her serious dude. A different girl is posting the man as her own serious dude.
Wow.
I was like, damn, yo.
Got some risky games he played.
Crazy. And another one, he saw the boyfriend actually getting married.
What?
Yeah. Imagine you're dating a man and then you just see posts on social media about him getting married to another girl. You don't even know about it. Your serious girlfriend. Yes, your serious girlfriend.
Domestic violence is all I can say.
Crazy. Really crazy. Yeah. And I don't know how celebrities or MMA fighters do it. When you go into the fight, more often than not, just is your girlfriend there?
Oh yeah, she's there. Woo. She's back there. She was actually there for this one when I won the belt.
Ooh,
so
really
she was back there. She was nervous as hell.
I can imagine.
She came with me to the weigh-ins where we face off and we everything.
That's really amazing. Yeah.
And funny story, she was upset at my opponent because he took too long to make weight. So she was getting pissed at him. And she was balling her little fist at me.
Okay.
She getting ready to calm down. Like,
I know how the face off usually be. I know you gotta face off.
Yeah.
Okay, so about that, don't you like think about laughing in your mind? Cause
no, every time
you all are looking into each other's eyes.
The cameras is right here and you're all like this and staring at each other. Yeah. It's the most awkward part of the fight.
Yeah. Like, how do you greet your opponent after the match? Because like if you punch me really hard after the match, I'm don't touch me.
About that, yes.
So after we fight, there's a mutual respect. So it's just like we're seeing who's better. We're like gladiators. We're seeing who's the best gladiator. So at one point I was undefeated. I was 4 wins, 0 losses until I recently fought this guy in Iowa. And so I thought I was untouchable.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I thought I was untouchable until you go against another gladiator that's shows you
untouchable too.
Yeah, and then you get a rude awakening. You get awakening that oh shit, like I'm not the baddest thing out there. Yeah. So there's that.
I watched a podcast a while ago, and they asked a bunch of ladies, right? And they asked them this question: if you go to a fight. It could be a fight. Like, let's say, for example, your man is an MMA fighter, a boxer, or your man gets into a fight in public. That's the question, right? And your man loses the fight.
Yeah.
Are you still gonna give him the same respect, or how are you gonna look at him later on?
You gotta answer this.
I was amazed at what this girl said, bro.
I wanna know.
Do you know what this girl said? They're not gonna respect the dude no more.
Wow.
Do you know some even say they're gonna break up with him if you lose the fight? So it's like, so if I'm a fighter, I don't have to bring my girlfriend to my fight to watch me fight. No. It's crazy. What do you think about that? Do you think, imagine you lose a fight and then your girl actually want to leave you because you lost?
It means she's not real.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Because if I'm working with my man, right, and then he gets into a fight and loses over the other person, that would be something I would laugh about. Like sometimes I'll just sit at home and I'll be like, can you remember that day?
So do you think your man will get mad if you laugh?
He shouldn't get mad because like...
Why shouldn't he get mad? Your man just got his ass beat. Why should he just got his ass beat.
In front of 100,000 people.
He just got his heart beat.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna laugh at him?
Like, it's just going to be a joke, right?
Oh my goodness.
No, my girlfriend actually did do that. She was like, do you remember how you looked after you You know, I just looked at her. I'm like, wow, wow. Like you're
That's something you can actually laugh about. Like after you get
man, there's nothing to laugh about.
So you're going to get mad first.
Of course, I will get mad. Why the hell should you make fun of that? And then, okay, what about the girls that said they're not gonna respect the boyfriend no more?
No, that's crazy.
Because guess what? Their reason was that, of course I know as your man I should be stronger than you. You understand? I should protect you on shit. And then instead of me protecting you, another dude is getting my ass beat. Like,
what about another situation where someone wants to be like your woman, a man wants to beat this girl, and then the girl is your girlfriend, then you come and you see the guy, you see that he's stronger than you, and you run away. That's worse than getting you.
No, man. I mean, you still gotta get your ass kicked. Anyway, right. So crazy scenario.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for coming today. We had a great time.
It was an amazing one.
Yeah, and it was very inspiring, and I hope our viewers, you guys were writing down stuff, dieting and everything, the sport equipment you need for your home if you cannot go to the gym. You can always reach out to him if you're in Minnesota or anywhere, I guess.
Yeah.
He can be your personal trainer, or maybe you're looking forward to joining the MMA sports or anything. He can be a great coach. So this has been a great session, and we just want to say please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and other social media platforms at 99.9 Problems. We have so many contents coming up. Please, we are here because of you. So please do follow us. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys. See you on the next one.